sort of idea and inspiration behind the active brand extension for Denim & Company were those things that you could go to the yoga class and then you'd go grab your cup of coffee and then you'd go do whatever else your day involved. But everything has become so much more casual and easy, and what people found was those fabrics that they wore for that kind of situation, we wanted to wear them all the time.
Exactly. You don't
option and a lot of style possibilities. That's the way I'm always thinking, like, ooh, how many ways and what will I do in terms of how I'm going to wear that. So we're going to take a quick break, but stay where you are because we have so many more great things to show you, all with clearance sale prices, including, Jackie, we're going to talk about that lady jacket next. So I hope everybody will stay with Jackie and me as we continue live on QVC2. Do you work tomorrow or are you off? Tomorrow, Labor Day, are you? Hayden, who's working behind the scenes, helping me out to make sure you get to see everything that you need to see. Doing a great job, by the way. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Leah Williams. You are watching QVC2. I'm here with Jackie Morgan. She is our brand ambassador, works very closely with Gary Gobin and the entire Denim & Company team. And we are having a lot of fun shopping for Denim & Company today because as part of our Labor Day weekend sale, all clearance priced items are now clearance sale priced, meaning they took additional savings on the clearance prices, so even better. But keep in mind, clearance also means that some things may be limited in size availability for you. So when you see it and you want it, put it in your cart and check out. I say that because, you know, I have friends who will call me and family who will call me and say, like, you know, I wanted those brown pants that I saw you presenting, and, you know, by the time I got to it, they were gone. Can you, no, I can't. That means they're gone. So I know what a disappointment it is. So that's the reason I encourage you, if you like them, go ahead and check out. And also keep in mind, there are free exchanges for any of the apparel that you're shopping with at QVC. And if you're not sure about sizing, you can always go to QVC.com to learn how to take your measurements so that you can then determine what size will work best for you if you're new. Let's move on, because we're in a place and level where you like to shop that do a lady jacket. A lot of people do them. I gotta say, I love what Denim & Company 5X, and with the savings, which basically is about $48 off. I know, that's more than half off the regular price. The clearance sale price is now $40.99. So you might think, I know lady jackets. It's unlined, which I love. It gives items we're featuring in the entire show, frankly. Great prices, wonderful, affordable outfits that you can put together. But this at basically $26 is a really great opportunity to do a pretty shirt. So we have three. Do they still do that? I don't know. Like that was eon classic colors, Jackie, and then the pop color that some of us are looking for just to infuse a little personality into our wardrobe.
Yeah, I do too. I love that pop of color. You could tuck this into a skirt. You could wear this with, you know, just a pair of trousers. I mean, so many ways you could style this. And sometimes you might just have a Zoom meeting and you want to look put together. You just pop this on, you know, and you're ready for your day. So, and again, amazing stretch and recovery. So machine wash,
fabric that feels good and it's not heavy, so you've got a layer that gives you color as well as cover, and a really pretty print that I call them pop-on pieces, because you can pop them on over anything and all of a sudden it makes the outfit look better.
It does. It really does. Like I said, you can be wearing your perfect jersey tee and throw this on, and it automatically makes the outfit look better. And then you can add some jewelry if you really want to dress it up. But it's also a very
that you're holding the color, which is the black, which has those sort of neutrals, the black, the soft khaki, and the gray, and is a wonderful thing to have. So I'm Leah. I'm your host. You're watching QVC2. We are live on this Sunday, bringing you clearance sale from Denim & Company. And I'm joined by Jackie Morgan. You know Jackie, she's part of the Denim & Company team. So we're having a lot of fun. Everybody's getting ready for a nice, relaxing Labor Day. we hope that's the case. But it's fun to be with you, Jackie. And I have to say, our show is packed with things that, even as we wind down summer, we're going to easily take them all into fall, which is really very nice.
Oh, Absolutely. That's why I love my QVC2 shows. You know, we have such great items and great prices.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about pants next. And these are easy wear, extra, extra small to 5X. And then we do have 3 inseams. The regular is 27, the petite is 24, and the tall is 30. This is an ankle length. So Jackie, let's talk easy wear twill for everyone in choosing these pants. Correct? Oh no, it's actually zip and fly.
It's
actual zip and fly. I think it works year round. In the summer, whether you're doing them with, you know, sandals or wedges or flats, and in the winter, whatever style of boot you want, whether it's a taller boot or an ankle boot. And then I have to say too, Jackie, the way these pants are done, just sort of a straight, slight taper going down to the hem on this one.
Yeah, so it's a slight slimmer straight leg there. Shoe game goes with these.
I love all of these colors heading into fall. And, you know, because like we have denim in the show, and denim is, very specific and distinct, and there will always be a place for denim and what is undeniably and unmistakably a pair of blue jeans. We love those. We do. But I think part of what's so fun about dressing for fall, the richness of color as well as texture. And so when you head into fall, you want things that like the olive and or saddle brown, even pairing it with our if you want these pants, they are under $30 with our clearance sale price. And we do have petite, regular, and tall. The size range will be extra, extra small to 5X. And your item number, to make sure you get them, because put them in your cart and check out. They're not yours until you do. A 6-year about a really cute dress from the Canyon Retreat collection. And if you missed that, you can always go back to QVC.com to find everything that we're presenting in this show. This duster, this Canyon Retreat button front Canyon Retreat, was sort of inspired by Southwestern design. If you know sort of the blanket stripe in Southwestern decor and design, that's really the vibe that you get with your car. Let's talk about this cardigan, the Canyon Retreat, also the way this feels. This one's a nice soft gauge as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a cotton viscose, so 60% cotton yarn, 40% viscose, which makes it really
layering, and how we like to layer. And sometimes
9-gauge sweater. So like you said, it drapes beautifully and very lightweight. And so many ways to style it, but I just love the color combinations on both of them.
Bolder and up at the PTA meeting, or you're there at the game, or you're wherever you are. And I say this all the time, there can be a room full of people and everybody got dressed that day, but eyes are on you and everyone's complimenting you and everybody's saying how good you always look. And so that's a nice feeling to have. Yeah. And to know it's not hard to do. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to take extra time. You find your favorite pair of jeans, your favorite T-shirt, and then you put this duster on. But you look like you took. We've seen Denim & Company Canyon Retreat. We've seen Denim & Company Active. We've seen Denim & Company Signature. Now we're going to talk Denim & Company Heritage. So this is a ruffle front puff sleeve. One of the fun things, if you all don't join our dear friend Jackie Stafford for her Saturday morning live streams, where she, as a stylist, it just shares all of her expertise for how we can build our wardrobes and put outfits together. But she's a wealth of information for things, because sometimes people will look at something and say, well, if I'm wearing this yellow duster, there's no green in it. Can I pair it with that green? And absolutely you can. But if you're more comfortable, where you see colors and like, oh, there's navy, I know that will work. This is the duster that your first introduction to Denim & Company Heritage. And then, Jackie, are you able to talk about the what's available in the adaptive version? Does that mean that rather than the buttons, maybe it's a hook and loop?
Yes. It's a hook and loop closure that goes all the way down. So we have the same buttons on the outside, but it's hook and loop closure, and then also hook and loop closure on the cuff.
Okay. So that's, maybe it's dexterity issues. It was already limited to start. That's typically the case with a clearance price. Clearance sale price means we took that clearance price and reduced it further, so you're getting a bigger savings, but it also means we're limited in what we have available. So when you see a gray box, that color is sold out. When you see a green box, we're in good shape with that color and size. When it turns yellow, it's getting limited, and once it's red, it's gone. No more will be coming. So